He also would get to 3 under and would also drop back to 2. This is Keegan Bradley. Keegan Bradley won 10 years ago the PGA Championship for birdie at number 9. And Keegan Bradley, long range, 3 under, no bogeys at the turn. He would birdie 11, but then drop a shot at number 13. He still is at 3 under par. This is Martin Laird, a birdie at 13. Now he's trying to go back-to-back at 14, another birdie. Could the Scotsman make it 3 in a row at 15? Indeed. And not done yet. The toughest part of the course, turning back into the breeze. Here he is at 16 for 4 consecutive birdies and 4 under par. The lead by 1 shot. He would give a shot back at 17. The difficult par 3, the closing 9, has 2 very difficult par 3s. He birdied 1 and bogeyed the other. Martin Laird, the Scotsman, tied at the top of the leaderboard with Keegan Bradley, who won this championship in his first appearance at a major. Brooks Koepka has 2 Wanamaker trophies at home. Colin Morikawa, the defending champion, has the most recent Wanamaker trophy at his house. We've got major champions, Henrik Stenson, Stuart Sink, all on the first page of this leaderboard here at Kiawah Island, South Carolina.
Lee Westwood, his 3rd. Great touch there. Back to 6.
Morikawa.
Scott, he's got 163. No, normally I like to get about 50 or 60 yards ahead of the guy so I can talk. The problem is I'm right by Bryson's ball.
I believe he's got 99 when we get there.
Look at this from 163, just right of the hole. Oh, he is so good with his irons.
We'll see who putts first.
It's the best with his irons.
This is Brooks Koepka for the outright lead. Never put it high enough, but still. Again, Koepka doubled his opening hole. Made another bogey at 15. Smooth sailing since then. Birdies at 4, 5, 7. Now co-leader Laird, his 3rd at 18. Maybe landed 1 footprint short in the fringe cut, deadening the ball. If it had been 1 foot further, he'd have had a tap in most likely. Now Victor Hovland for his birdie. A long time looking at this one, Victor Hovland. Birdied his 2nd hole of the day, number 11. Turned in 2 under. Dropped a shot at number 1. Got it back at number 2. 4 birdies, 2 bogeys. A lot is expected of this young man. And Victor Hovland with another birdie now shares the lead.
7. After another monster drive, Bryson DeChambeau.
Can't make this up, guys. 196, pitching wedge. I mean, if he can get it there, it'll definitely stop. Oh, my goodness gracious. Stop it.
Never really been anything like it. Ever.
To the 7th.
No, allow Bryson to hit driver wedge.
Understood.
All right, Colt, let's see if he can cash in that spectacular 2-shot combo.
I just still can't get over a pitching wedge from 196 yards. I mean, it's blowing 12 miles an hour, not 50. But, I mean, he's got a great look here. Right to left. Chance to get it back to even par and right back in this thing. Hasn't made many putts today, so he's due.
That lily broke 14 inches. Oh, more than that.
Yes, it did.
It's an extremely disappointing birdie, I'll be honest. I expected more.
He was not expecting that putt to break as much as it did. All right, let's jump ahead to the 17th.
Keegan Bradley after one of the best shots we've seen into this hole today. If he hit it a little harder, he would have had just the
DeChambeau with an opportunity here for birdie.
Yeah, kind of in between two slopes here. Shouldn't do much. But Curtis, he relies on the greens book more than any player I've ever seen.
There's a lot of science to it, isn't there?
It really is. It's almost like he gets wrapped up in it too much, but it worked that time.
science.
Fighting his way back. There's the opportunity to birdie the last as well, number 9.
And he has the ability to.
Now Colin Morikawa. Again, you can see a better perspective of the length he has left himself here for this second putt, this par putt at his final hole of the day, number 9. Morikawa has had troubles with that part of his game. Not terrible troubles, but again, he's missed. That's probably his third today, inside 5 feet, inside 6 feet or so. So he's got to shake his head. Could be 6 under par at this point. Instead, he will drop at least a shot and finish his round 1 back of the leaders. Now, Matsuyama for his par.
Good to see him back.
73 for Hideki.
It would have been an extreme pressure-packed 3 weeks at home in Tokyo, I would think, for Hideki Matsuyama, just an icon of the game now in Japan.
Yeah, I don't expect there was a lot of rest involved.
No, that's for sure.
Over at 3.
Well done.
Long par 3, 220 yards today. It's a figure-8 shaped green. And Daniel Van Tonder for a rear birdie, perhaps. What a putt there from across the green. Scoring definitely better than what we anticipated at this stage. I think all the scaring of the professionals in the media center over the last 2 days.
Up to the 5th.
As I referenced, 220 yards, but that flag is on the extreme left. And from a player's perspective, it looks like, Ian, like there's no green on that side. But this is some shot. The green's just soft enough for them to still attack. Great shot.
Yes, that is really tucked, isn't it, today over there?
It is. Back to the first.
And Spieth for an opening birdie.
Into the wind, but downhill.
Gotta go.
Greens are stickier than they look. The grass blade itself is wide.
Over at 3, Phil, after knocking it close. And back to even.
Well done. Take advantage of those good shots. Make the birdies, because you know you're going to make some bogeys. And avoid the big numbers.
Back at 1. Zalatoris. It's been an adventure through 3 shots. But can still walk out of here with just a 4.
Yeah, it's as routine as it gets.
Don't tell anyone. Missed fairway. Fortunate, actually. Be able to have that swing with the second shot. Miss green. Then holds the long putt for a 4. to 12, and Brandon Grace for birdie. And he walks it in, 2 under.
Another player who has been known to play extremely well in the wind.
Back to the par 5 7th. This is Aaron Wise, his third. Ooh, taking a nice run at it right there.
And once again at the 5th here, Max Homa had that great shot in there. 1 foot. That was the closest he made to. And Corey Connors matches group behind. So despite the fact that this hole is playing down breeze and the target is small.
Thomas Peters is at the first.
Yeah, as I said, we'll see a lot of this along the ground.
Oh, wow. Well, you won't see a lot of that.
But it's so much easier to get it going along the ground than trying to pitch the ball.
Wow.
At the par 5, 16th. Playing right back into the wind. This is third from 164 to a whole location that is tucked over a deep sandy area there. What a great shot that is. After that beautiful iron, Siwoo Kim now trying to make his second birdie of the day. Started at the 10th, birdied the 11th. And there you go. That gets him to 2 under, just 1 behind the lead. Winner earlier this season at the American Express.
We'll go to 13.
And Ortiz now for birdie, trying to make 3 in a row and tie the lead. See if it sneaks to the right at the end. It does, right into the middle. What a start there for Carlos Ortiz.
We're back to 2.
Third shot for Johnson.
And a really perky lie. I think he's got intention over this one.
Back to 3.
That's a really pretty good lie for Jordan. That wall of wind has hit both balls of the guys that he's playing with. Really well done there.
Across the other side, second hole, Dustin Johnson.
He was a little bamboozled by that pitch shot. With this routine, I would call it.
Had a little look before it decided to go down.
And Jordan walks it in after his first birdie of the day. Omar Uresti. Never, ever too much to look at an eagle putt from a PGA professional 2 times. Uresti into red numbers, and Omar Uresti, his brother Haas, caddies for Jeff Maggard on PGA Tour Champions. So a bogey eagle start. There's Haas right there with a fist bump and his brother. And back to Brandon Grace, the birthday boy. Number 15, his 6th hole of the day. Second shot on the way. He trails by 2. What a great shot from that hole location. It's back to number 7, Corey Connors. Nice start to his championship. For the outright lead, not enough gas, but that will be left to grab a share. Get in that group with the currently 5, now 6 other players at 3 under par. Corey Connors, Carlos Ortiz will be the only ones out on the golf course at 3 under, as Cam Smith has a tee shot at 5. Whoa! An aggressive line hitting the flagstick. Fine young Aussie golfer Cam Smith almost makes an ace. Patrick Cantlay now, his 2nd hole of the day, 3rd shot at the par 5 2nd. Cantlay has all the game he needs to win this championship. Wow! Whoa! Cantlay now with an eagle at number 2. Now Corey Connors for a share of the lead, and he joins Carlos Ortiz as the only 2 players out on the golf course at 3 under. There have been a bunch of 69s already shot today. 4, as a matter of fact. So Brandon Grace able to make a birdie at number 15.
Back to the 7th.
Jason Day's 2nd shot. Look at that tee shot, 349 down the wind. Oh yeah, that is incredible. One of the few players that can launch it high enough to get that ball to stop to that front hole location. Great shot.
And Koepka back on the top of the leaderboard. 4-time major champion, even with a sore knee. But this golf course, well, it brings out the best in everyone.
Jason Day, past champion for Eagle at number 7. Jason Day to 1 over. Popular player, as you can tell, Jason Day. The Aussie playing with other past champions as well. This Carlos Ortiz for his par. He missed it to drop out of that share of the lead at 3 on Justin Rose now. His second shot at number 6. Big drive downwind. Knocks it high in the air. That breeze. Oh, great shot.
Thomas Pieters at the 3rd.
Another extremely long hitter of the ball, Thomas Pieters.
Well, we saw him make birdie at 1 from off the green, and this time more conventional. 3 at the 3rd.
Up to 6.
After that superb second, that's a birdie for Justin.
It's a good start.
And a big scoring hole coming up, the 7th. To 16.
And the birthday boy, Brandon Grace.
Sorry, Trevor, you'd like to get him back on the team too.
Yeah, it's been great to see him find some form again this season. He's put so much work into his game. And that's one of the reasons there. Controlling the flight on his short irons. Back to 15.
Kevin Streelman. We saw Ortiz take 3 to get down from here. Maybe Kevin knows the way to do it. Sure looks like it. Yeah, birdie.
That's a bonus right there.
Big time.
At 15. Wow.
And Dustin Johnson now from awkward lie here.
Nothing going his way. Downhill lie, downwind, gnarly lie in that rough.
He's had that blade laid way open there. He's coming undone here at the 4th hole. Tough par 4 back into the wind. Up to 5 now.
Chance to get away with the 3.
That's kind of throwing one away there. This is a good bunker player, great putter. A couple holes coming up that he'll have to take advantage of.
But he, like McIlroy, likes the support with the crowds back.
Back to Dustin.
Putt on the way here at 4. And Brandon Grace, after that wonderful 3rd, trying to make back-to-back birdies and get into a tie for the lead. And does. That's good 4 there. This is his 9th PGA. Has had a 3rd in 2015 and a 4th in 2016.
Meanwhile, over at the 6th, Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, still a bit of a rocky start. It's a lob wedge in his hand. Whistling downwind.
Got some action on it. Got some action. We want some action. And we got some action. An eagle for Zalatoris.
That'll be a great memory for the young man. His first PGA Championship appearance.
Wow. Erases all the early damage.
Yeah, it's a great moment. As well as he hits his irons. He probably does that on more than an odd occasion.
And Brandon Grace keeps his share of the lead at 3 under par. He goes to the hardest hole on the golf course. Yep. Little sigh of relief. Couple birdies in his last 3 holes. And that 3 at number 17 feels like a birdie. At number 7, This is Billy Horschel for his birdie to pull within one. And Horschel getting it done. He's in that stretch of holes that are downwind. A couple of birdies so far in his round, including one in the difficult into the breeze stretch of holes. Now he's got about 6 more going down breeze, then back for the final finish into this wind at Kiawah. Practice area at Kiawah Island for those players who have finished up, tightening some things up because everyone's out on the golf course or finished who's playing today, including 4 players who shot 69, have a share of the clubhouse lead. Brandon Grace in that group of players at 3 under, though he's not finished, got 10 holes remaining.